with each of those, they're different. Whether you do a home birth or a hospital birth, you can have a midwife in either situation. The biggest point I get across when I'm working with a new family is that I don't replace the partner in supporting that birthing person. And oftentimes, the birthing person and the partner will convey what their relationship is and how they want that relationship to play out in labor. So I have worked with fathers who said, I don't want to be a part of it, I want to support her, I want to be in the room, but I want you to do most of the emotional support. And I take that role on. And then I've had fathers who say, ooh, teach me everything, I want to learn how to support my partner best. And I, again, teach them comfort measures, emotional support, and sometimes birthing persons have a partner that may or may not be present during labor, but may be present during postpartum. And so again, it's finding ways to honor their existing relationship and how I can support that and cultivate that during this special moment. A lot of clients, they'll say, I'm working with a doctor or midwife. How can you support that? What is your role? So with each of those, they're different. Whether you do a home birth or a hospital birth, you can have a midwife in either situation. Some people dictate their care provider by how much it costs. So on average, a midwife can be between $2,000 and $3,000. A doctor is on average around $5,000 without medical intervention. If you use medical interventions, or you know that you need to or you want to, either because you're high risk, it's a planned cesarean, then a doctor in a hospital setting would be appropriate for you. And again, I advocate in that setting to make sure that your wishes, needs, and preferences are honored. In a situation where it's a home birth, you would have a midwife and a doula working together. You, in most cases, will be able to labor at home successfully. In emergency situations, if you're having a home birth with a midwife and a doula, then both the midwife and the doula can accompany you to the hospital if medical intervention ends up being necessary. There are very few people who have unassisted childbirth situations at home where it is just a doula. Oftentimes these are experienced birthers who have had home births before, maybe have knowledge of or a medical background, and that's often very, very rare, but a combination of doulas, doctors, and midwives work together. Oftentimes when I'm working with clients, I'll go to doctor's appointments and introduce myself beforehand, because as much as I don't replace the partner, I definitely don't replace a doctor or a nurse. So I'm there to assist the doctor in making sure that your labor goes as well as possible, so that when it's time for you to birth your baby, that doctor can do his or her role effectively. So in speaking about roles, it all depends the family and the scenario.